Hello and welcome to another DCMU theme park news review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Drayton Manor Hotel. Did the theme park the other day. A good theme park. Could be improved obviously. Had a bit of bad luck the other year. Let's talk about the hotel. So you drive into Drayton Manor now. Alton's house. You drive into Drayton Manor now, and now you actually got to pay for your car parking. So you drive in, you get you press the button, get a card. When you go to the hotel, if you stop in there, they'll validate the card, so you don't need to worry about going in and out. Walk into the hotel. On the outside, lovely hotel. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 floors, if I remember rightly. There's conference rooms there. You walk into the hotel, a little Thomas shop to the left hand side. It's got Thomas stuff in and some bits and bobs if you've got a young person with your baby with you. They've got a lovely is it a carousel thing? They've got a lovely thing enclosed in glass to look at. I can't remember what it is by rights, and I've been 5 times, so I should know. Thomas themed little kiddies in that area. You've got the reception. You go in, you check in, and if you're going straight to the theme park, go there. You don't have to go up to the room, leave your bags in the car, get your tickets off them if you haven't already got your tickets, and straight to the park. Don't worry about anything else, get to the park, get on the rides. But anyway, you check in. To the right as you walk in, you've got the sit down area for the breakfast area. You've got past that, you've got the bar area, and they will bring the drinks to you. Where the sit down area is, there's actually a Parklands, like a restaurant type thing, and you can get some good deals if you book online. If you do book online through Drayton Manor's website, and you're definitely going, always look for that cheaper option, the stay and play, get 20% off, but it's non-refundable. Get that. If you know you're going and you're not going to cancel it at the last second, go there. It saves money, and we're all about saving money these days, aren't we? So anyway, that's that. The bed and breakfast. Let's talk about the breakfast. The breakfast, you go in, they'll seat you. So you can always ask if you don't want a seat in that area, ask them. So look, any chance I can have a seat somewhere else? And the earlier you get down, the quieter it is. We got down as early as it opened simply because we were going to Alton Towers that day. We'd already done the theme park the day before, stopped over, and in the morning had breakfast and went. On this occasion, anyway. So you go there, get your breakfast. You'll get your coffee or tea, whatever. They'll ask you that. They'll pour that out for you. Well, not pour it, but they'll bring you a little jug with it in. And then you go up. It's all self-service. You've got all your cereals. You've got your fruit. You've got your coffee. I think there's coffee machines as well. There's definitely orange machines. And then you've got your selection of hot buffet. Beans, mushrooms, sausage, bacon. It's alright. The only thing the mushrooms for me are a little bit disappointing. They're like boiled mushrooms, and I'd rather have them a bit fried. Got eggs there. I think you can ask if something's not there. You can actually ask. There was scrambled egg, but I don't think there was fried egg. One of them anyway. And somebody actually asked, and so they're quite accommodated. And the staff are all on the day we went, they're all youngest members of staff. They're all lovely, really good. Can't fault them in any way, shape or form. Couldn't fault the staff throughout. So that's the breakfast area. Lovely breakfast. I had a right belly full. I did. I mean, as long as you're sitting down, you can keep going up. Yeah, I can't fault the breakfast. Some people are fussy bleeders, and they want the earth, but unless you go into it is a 4-star restaurant anyway, 4-star hotel, but I found it really good. Then you go into we'll talk about the bar area now. The bar area, you've got the long bar, you've got cocktails, mocktails, lagers, lots of stuff in bottles. Not the biggest range of real ales. If you're a real ale fan like me, you're going to be a tad disappointed. No, not many real ales, not many beers. You've got a choice of bloody Guinness really, and about Boddingtons. Yeah, Boddingtons. That's it. Yeah. So not much choice. I ended up bringing me own because one, I'm tight. I don't like paying £4 or £5 a pint, which is, you know, is it steep? You know, you're in a hotel, so you're always going to pay more higher prices. And the wife, she had a Bailey's cocktail, which was about £7 something, but it was nice. You know, she loved it, and they actually brought that to us. You know, so that's the bar area, quite a big bar area. But you know, this time of the year, everybody's sitting outside. So before we go on the outside, you've got the restaurant area. Again, they will sort you to a seat. You can book the restaurant beforehand. We did. Got a deal at the restaurant. 3 courses for something like 20-25 quid. I can't remember what it was. We didn't do it this year. Did it last year. Yeah, I had a good meal there. Again, good staff service. Busy restaurant. Blooming busy restaurant. Food was good. A good selection of food to choose from. You can pay extra for certain bits if you want something not on the menu. They are quite accommodating, and you know, I can't fault the staff really. Again, you know, cleanliness was good, or throughout the cleanliness is good. Yeah, enjoyed the meal. So before we go on about the room, there's an area at the back. A big seating area. You can actually eat outside. It's all rattan furniture, so that's what I'm used to at home, so it's nice. They have entertainment on from 6 till 8, if memory serves me right. We got back just after the entertainment finished this year. We was at a restaurant straight after the park closed. They've got a big area to play football on. There's swings. There's lots of little play equipment to, you know, go and climb on for the kids, seesaws and all that sort of thing in the area. Quite a big enclosed area, so it's great. You know, it's a great area for the kids to, you know, burn off more steam. You know, if not already shattered. I mean, the parents are shattered. Everyone sat down like this. God, I've had a long day at the theme park. I'm knackered. Kids, you know, but that's how kids are, isn't it? So yeah. What I will say is it's a little bit noisier that side, so if you don't want the noisy side, ask the reception before you go. Just say, look, we've got an autistic child, he doesn't like noise, we can't have birthday parties for him because he doesn't like happy birthday. Yeah, someone singing happy birthday, which is why we end up taking him away, just us. And you know, for us it's great. I love theme parks, wife loves theme parks. And we do a day at the theme parks, then we'll in the evening we'll have a drink, and it's lovely. You know, it's just what I like. You know, the theme park life is definitely a great life. So we'll talk about the lifts. You've got lifts up to the rooms. You have to put your card to get in, so it's very secure. You know, you can't get up and down. Don't. If you forget your card, you go in nowhere. You can't even get on the stairs. So you've always got to have your card on you. There is Thomas themed rooms. I've never actually stopped in the Thomas themed room, but I've seen I've seen it on the pictures of it. They look great. You know, the theming's fantastic. We stopped in the more normal room. The one we had actually had 4 beds in. They had 2 single beds, slightly bigger than single beds, mind you, and then you had like a sofa that made into a double bed. We chucked the lad in, my little in the sofa, although in the middle of the night he was back with his mum. He suffers from night terrors, so you know, he screams, wakes up, and then you know, he jumps in at the side of us. Luckily I had a bed to myself, which was different but nice. You got a bath with a shower. And you can say it comes with all the soaps and that. Don't go taking your own soaps and that. You don't need to. Obviously, you need toothpaste, but you don't need air gels and all that. You know, it's all there. It's made for you. You know, loads of towels, good clean bathrooms. Obviously, you get in. You've got aircon in the room, which I'm telling you now, you need it, especially this time of the year at the moment. Especially this week coming, it's going to be ridiculously hot. luckily I've had aircon put in my front room. We're not rich by no means, but I had it fitted. I'd bought the units, and had a mate who's actually an aircon fitter to fit it for us. So well lucky. Looking forward to having some blast of cold air, especially if it gets too hot this week. And yeah, definitely aircon. I leave the aircon on all night because it's just too warm in them rooms for me. The curtains, when they pull across, my God, it's like the black of day. You know, it's so great. It's like being at home. You know, put your blackout blind down, you can't see out, and that's great because you know you don't want to be woke up too early in the morning. TV. I mean, you've obviously got. I think you've got a safe in the room, if I remember rightly. You might have to pay a deposit for that. We didn't this year because they're not thieves at that place, and we normally keep that stuff on us anyway. You've got a TV there. It's got a USB. It's Freeview channels. Depends if you like Freeview. Me, I hate Freeview. It's all crap channels. So we normally take a few films of us on either a portable hard drive or a USB flash drive. Put it in. You might have a little bit of jiggery pokery sometimes getting it in, and don't bloody leave it there. You know, especially if you've got anything that you shouldn't be. You know, anything you've downloaded that's illegal or certainly porn. You know, if you're that sort of person, don't leave that there. But anyway, yeah. Plug it in, and it's dead easy to direct to, and there you go, you got your movies. So at night, if someone wants to watch a movie instead of watching the Freeview channels, it's all good. And outside the hotel then, yeah, the rooms are great. You've got all your coffee, milk, sugar. You've got an iron as well, so you know, I think there's even an hairdryer, if I remember rightly. Yeah, there is. There's theming in the centre of every floor on the levels. There's actually a Thomas there you can get a photo opportunity with. There's even seats there as well. Outside the hotel there's good parking. We normally try and park next to the hotel, but there is another car park as well. It's pretty damn secure anyway, so don't worry about that. There is a little crazy golf. We didn't go on it this year. A couple of quid each to go on. You can go on at any time of day. You just go to reception and ask them, you know, ask to go on, and it's normally empty. So you know, it's not like Alton Towers super themed one. It's just a basic crazy golf, but you know, it's something to pass 20 minutes at a time. You know, at night when the park shuts about 5 or 6, and you're up till 11. You know. The bar side, we were on the bar side this year, and once them windows were shut, we couldn't hear a thing. So don't worry too much. But if you don't like the noise, try and get the other side. It depends how you are, you know. So been 5 times. I have never had any issues whatsoever. Love the place, absolutely. The hotel is fantastic. Now, apparently planning permission has gone in. I did hear that they was going to build a new hotel, but it looks like they're actually going to build lodges, similar to what Alton Towers have done, and that should be interesting because some people don't like hotels. Me, I'm not mad keen on the hotels. I prefer peace and quiet, like being in my own house but being away. You know, I like that. And obviously a bit more self-catering in there. So. They should be arriving next year, so that's great, you know. And it's great that the theme park, as long as they start building some rides to go with it, or you know, like Pirates Adventure, why not turn that into a Thomas dark ride inside? Be great, you know. Get rid of that Pirates theme, Rich, and have it as a Thomas dark ride. Wow, you know, you've already got the building. You know, sometimes you look at theme parks and you think, I'd do it this way, you know, as a fan. And sometimes having a fan, but having somebody who can get it done for as cheap as possible. As long as it doesn't look cheap and tacky, you know, there's always the thing. So, near to Drayton Manor, you've got, obviously it's Tamworth. There is a Wetherspoons, but we could not find it. It dragged us round, you know, because you think, oh, somewhere cheap and cheerful to go for food. So we tapped in Wetherspoons, and it just dragged us in round and round there, city centre. We drive around 4 times. I thought, sod this. Then we found the Beefeater that we'd been to before. Managed to get 40% off. Always pays to sign up for these sites, you know, because got a 40% off the meal, and that helped massively because it was at like our little one's birthday meal sort of thing. So it worked out really well. Very pleased for that. There's a shopping centre nearby with Asda. And there was a Morrison's, Marks and Spencer's, and a whole host of different shops there. You know, as long as you go before they close. The Asda's massive. I got a load of beers from there, from a beer reviews channel that I've got on YouTube. So that was good. So anyway, back to the hotel. Loved the hotel. Out of 5, I think about 4.7 out of 5. Loved it. You know, obviously I'm from I would class a normal working class background. I'm not a snob. I'm not somebody who's you know, for me, as long as it's clean, decent, that's all I care for. I don't want it to be, you know, excuse me sir, you know, all that rubbish, you know. But yeah, really good, very good theme park hotel. Probably one of the best ones I've been to, probably. Right, thanks for watching this theme park hotel review, and there's going to be lots more reviews coming, and news as well, but the news will come. I won't blast the news on YouTube, other, you know, Facebook channels. I'll do that just via my YouTube channel itself. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Got an annoying camcorder. We have to reach to the back of the camcorder. Daft.